Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a fabulous day. I hope you all have as nice weather as we have here in St. Louis. It is 70 and sunny. Although we are still to get a frost and a freeze later this week. So winter's not quite over, but the end is near. I'm coming to you today to talk to you about my April plans. Still finishing up middle grade March, so that will come little bit later. A couple things about April. I wasn't going to have much on a TBR, but then I discovered all these book clubs. And so this is what I want to read. I don't know that I will get it all read. Most of them I don't have books for. They're all on Kindle. I think I own all of them, though. But I'll show you what I have. The other thing, just a little small aside, I'm having surgery on April 7th. I'm having trouble with my bladder, and they are going to do some surgery and check some biopsies to make sure I don't have anything scary like cancer. Hopefully, it's just going to be, inflammation or something that we can treat easily. But I would appreciate any good thoughts and prayers that any of you wish to offer up into my behalf. I'm scared. I'm nervous, but it's going to be okay. I've been through a lot, and there's no doubt in my mind that I can handle this as well. So in between all that, I'm going to be reading. Berna and Angie and I are going to continue on to our Dragonfly and Amber book. We've been reading this very slowly because we've all had other obligations. But I'm going to try to hit it hard. In fact, I will probably read some tonight before I start the April books tomorrow. The other small group that I'm reading with is with Krista from Books and Jams, and it's Big Lies in a Small Town by Diane Chamberlain. Anything Diane Chamberlain signed me up for. I'm not even sure what it's about, but it'll be good. Then we have the book clubs. Krista's Patreon is reading the Book of Lost Names by Kristen Harmel. Again, a book I've wanted to read, so it's on the list. April from Getting Hugga With It from her Patreon is Know My Name by Chanel Miller. You all may recall several years ago there was a college, I think he was a college student, and he was caught raping a girl who was unconscious. Well, basically, he got a slap on the wrist and not much of a punishment. And this is the girl's story. So I'm anxious to read that. Now, my number one anxious book to read this month is I'm reading with the Adventures in History group, which is put together through from Angie with Science Mama, and that is The Four Winds. I have been wanting to read this since it showed up on my doorstep, and I cannot wait to get to it. Book Sisters, which is Bree, Sarah, and Chloe. They are reading Good in Bed by Jennifer Weiner. To be honest with you, I've never read this book, so I'm going to try to get caught up and do it. Better Single Ladies is reading The Half-Stitched Amish Quilting Club by Wanda Brunsteller, which again, that'll go with Amish in April. So I plan to read that. And then the Sampler Girls Book Club is reading The Kitchen Front, which also looks really good. I'm looking forward to those. So that gives me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 books on my docket in April. I'm not going to add anything else at this point. If something else pops up or one of my library holds comes in, that's the big thing. I'm going to need to read one of them. Also, Angie over Literary Labors is doing a Beverly Cleary read-along, and I would like to read one of her books during that time just to participate. I was a big Cleary fan as a young girl, and it saddens me that she has passed on, but she lived an excellent life and lived to a ripe old age, and I know she's resting in peace reading a book somewhere. So that's my plans. What are your plans? Have any of you read any of these books? Do they sound good to you? The kitchen front, I don't know a whole lot. Most of these I don't know a whole lot about. This is a World War II book that says, 2 years into World War II, Britain is feeling her losses. The Nazis have won battles and the Blitz has destroyed cities. And U-boats have cut off the supply of food. In an effort to help housewives with food rationing, a BBC radio program called The Kitchen Front is holding a cooking contest. And the grand prize is a job as the program's first ever female co-host. For 4 very different women, winning the competition would present a crucial chance to change their lives. So that sounds pretty good. I'm probably going to start off the month with Dragonfly, The 4 Winds, and Kitchen Front. I know Tanya from the Sampler Girl is going to put up a reading list for us for Kitchen Front, so how much I read at a time will depend on that. So those are my plans with April, with a small detour for my surgery. Hopefully, I plan to get my March wrap up before surgery, and then I can just kind of chill and recover. So I hope everybody out there is staying healthy, staying safe, getting your vaccines if you're willing. I got my first one. I still need one more. But it's looking to be a good week, I think. So everybody have a great day. Happy 1st of April, which is tomorrow. And I hope you all continue to stay safe and continue to be healthy. I would appreciate any likes, subscribes, comments. I love to reply to comments. Any of those things would be wonderful. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.